Father, I wish you were still here with me. I know you taught me to always be kind, but it gets harder each day. Stepmother, well, I doubt the Queen has had much love given to her. I try to love and respect her for your sake, but Father, she does not take care of me like you did. She leaves me alone at my work for hours. I'm sure she's very busy, but she barely notices me. She locks the dining room at supper time, so I always eat scraps with the servants, which isn't bad. Truly, they're wonderful people. My clothes are soiled and torn because she refuses that any new dresses be made for me. I wish I had just one of hers. She's always wearing something absolutely lovely. Father, what am I doing wrong? Whenever stepmother does talk to me, she yells and threatens. She tells me how hideous and worthless I am. She has an eagle eye for every one of my flaws. I need to wash my face more often. I need to wear high heels to make me look taller. I always forget to file my nails before they rip away. I can never tighten my corset tight enough so she never sees me as anything but an eyesore. But don't worry about me, Father. Stepmother and I will get our happy ending someday. Right now, I'm more worried about the kingdom than I am about myself. Her people are suffering because the Queen is unaware of their needs. Sometimes it almost seems that all she cares about is herself. She dips into the treasury weekly, if not daily, for beauty treatments and extravagant balls. I'm such a mistake. I'm never allowed to attend any of the balls. I'm all wrong, Father. I just want you here to help me.
What am I to do? It appears that my son Robin has managed to offend every single woman of his rank and status in a matter of weeks. It appears to me that the boy won't learn anything about status or responsibility until it's thrust upon him.
Pardon me, Your Grace, but Robert Fitzwalter has asked to see you again. He is in the other room.
Fitzwalter? The miller? Yes, what was it that he was telling me about last time? Oh yes, it was something to do with his daughter and her many talents. Yes, please, servant, go ahead. Send him in, send him in.
Good morning, my sir. My earl? Oh, my liege.
Ah, Fitzwalter, do come in. Do come in. I believe the subject of your last message had something to do with your daughter and her many talents.
My Marion is a sweet gal, always willing to lend a heavy hand with all the lifting. What's more, she's good friends with your boy Robin. They'd make a bonny pair, the two of them. Now, as for her talents...
Yes, Fitzwalter, I do hope that you're not referring to the menial and grotesque tasks such as milling or sweeping floors. Those would be beneath a woman of status and therefore have absolutely no viable usage in the House of Huntington as far as I'm concerned. Now, if she were willing to learn, say, the maidenly tasks such as playing the harpsichord or doing embroidery or singing, I would be quite pleased. Perhaps she could even balance out some of Robin's wild running around Sherwood and doing archery and all that kind of stuff.
Well, my Marion has not had the time to master the maidenly tasks set out by the House of Huntington. But she's just as talented as any other woman you've seen. She spins.
She spins. Fitzwalter, I do hope that you realize that one meager little task such as spinning does not make up for an entire resume of talent.
Not only does she spins straw.
She spins straw.
Straw into gold. Into gold. Into gold.
Remarkable. I have more straw in my stables than my horses could eat in their lifetimes. This girl could make the House of Huntington rich beyond my wildest dreams. Very well, Fitzwalter. Do fetch your daughter. I would like to see her talent in person before I agree to a marriage between our children.
You got it, sir. I promise I won't let you down. I'll bring her right away. You're doing a great job. Great job, servant boy.
What was my father thinking? I can't turn straw into gold. And all for what? Some stupid arranged marriage? Well, guess what, Daddy? I can take care of myself. I don't need a man to help me move my way up in society. And I certainly don't need my father to lie for me in order to have a good life. And now they expect me to turn all of this into gold. What am I to do?
I hear you found yourself in a predicament.
Who are you?
Who am I? Who are you? It matters not who I am, but what I can do.
Get away from me, you freakish imp. I seriously doubt there's anything you can do to help me right now.
To send me away would be a mistake. This imp has a deal you may want to take. But I'll be on my way if you insist. Leaving with the deal, you'll be sad that you miss.
Wait. Any chance you can spin straw into gold?
Now that's a task I can complete, and I guarantee the rewards will be sweet. But here are the rules. I won't say them twice. I make the gold, you get your man, but it all comes at a price.
What kind of price? As you can see, my family is poor. I haven't anything I can give.
I like gold and jewels and things of that sort. But it would appear you come up quite short. I'll give you until the break of day to come up with a way to pay. If this is a payment you cannot make, your firstborn child I then shall take. I'll leave now and give you some time to decide, but I'll be back, so don't try to hide.
Good afternoon, milady. Dearest Lady Marian, my betrothed, I bring you these flowers as a gift. Stunning purple violets, exquisite yellow daisies, and radiant red roses. None of which are as beautiful as you?
Wow! That was hard to watch. Drop the formalities, Robin. We've known each other since we were kids, and nothing has ever felt this uncomfortable. Just because we're engaged now doesn't mean things have to change between us.
But things are going to change, Marian. I need to start treating you as my future wife, not my childhood pal. Now, don't get me wrong, I've always cared for you. It's just that I never pictured myself marrying you. I've always seen you as more of a...
Sister? Robin, that's because that's what I am. I've always felt like your sister, and you've always felt like a brother to me. Don't worry, we are going to find our way out of this ridiculous arranged marriage.
Oh, I am so glad to hear you say that. So, what are you going to do about all the straw?
Right. About that. I just met this creepy little imp who claims he can turn straw into gold. But if I don't come up with a way to pay him by morning, he's going to take my firstborn child. And frankly, as much as I would like to turn down this deal and not have this straw turned into gold, I don't want your father to get upset when he finds out about my father's lies and cut us off from each other forever. I may not want to marry you, but I still want you in my life.
I may just have a solution to your problem. This deal is very unfair since you obviously don't have any money or gold to give. But there are plenty of wealthy people out there who have more shiny treasures than they know what to do with. Surely they wouldn't mind if I relieved them of some of their heavy gold coins. for such a good cause as saving your firstborn child.
Robin, you can't just steal from people. A thief has no honor!
I beg to differ. In fact, I find it quite honorable to steal from the rich and give to the poor.
Oh, brother. I am the princess of this land, and that means I get to do whatever I want. And today, I want to dance as a fairy, dancing among the flowers. Come dance with me, Sir Hansel.
But Princess Gretel, knights are not supposed to dance like fairies. They're supposed to ride horses and fight dragons.
I am your princess, and you must do what I say. I said, come dance with me.
Well, there's no arguing with the princess.
Oh, Sir Hansel, I have fallen and twisted my ankle. I can no longer dance. You must dance for me. Spread your wings out. You're a fairy. Keep dancing. Look, it's the dragon of the mountain. He's come to take my beautiful crown. Onward, my brave knight. We must defeat the dragon before he destroys our kingdom. Charge!
I, the mighty dragon of the mountain, have finally stolen the priceless crown of the famous Princess Gretel.
Not so fast, evil dragon. Princess Gretel, I have defeated the mighty dragon of the mountain and have restored your crown.
Oh, thank you, Sir Hansel the Brave. You're my hero.
Oh, bravo, kids! Oh, hey, guess what I got you guys from the market?
Yay, candy. Thank you, Daddy.
Candy? Whenever you bring us candy, that means something's wrong. Is something wrong, Dad?
Well, son, I have some bad news, but I also have some good news. The bad news is that I'm going to have to go away for a while, but the good news is that I've got a new job. And if all goes well, I can bring you candy from the market every single day. As much as I hate to leave you guys, I really need to take this job so I can give you guys the life you deserve. Maybe we can even trade in our shabby cottage for a beautiful new house. Anyway.
Can we move into a house made of candy?
You bet, Princess. Hansel, I'm gonna need you to watch out for Gretel while I'm gone.
Don't worry, Dad. I won't let you down.
That's my boy. I'll be back before you guys know it. Love you, Hansel. Love you, Gretel. See you soon.
Still can't get me.
Today marks 10 years since I outgrew this world's beauty and entered into a realm all my own. I do say a word of thanks to my hands and face for being so idle in that time that I have obtained no wrinkles in the least. And though I'm ashamed to even mention you, thanks to my stomach for living only on tea that entire time. I must say we've had a good run these past 10 years, and I look forward to maintaining this beauty until the end of all time, as soon as those thousands of dim-wit servants find the water of youth. Oh, eyes! Have we worked you too hard? You're developing some sort of unnecessary bags underneath. Very well, we shall accommodate with extra sleep and 3 hours of relaxation and meditation, deal? Yes, we'll have to cut rations back to half a cup of tea, fine. And now, never enough about me, but the moment we've all been waiting for. Looking glass upon the wall, who's the fairest of us all?
Queen, you are full fair, 'tis true. But Snow White is fairer than you.
What did you say?
My queen, you know I speak all true. You heard me the first time I spoke to you.
Would you care to be smashed into 1,000 little pieces? Who is Snow White?
Snow White is your stepdaughter, my queen. You sent her away to servants' quarters where she's never seen?
That little brat, covered in soot, is more beautiful than I am?
I cannot deny what is true and right. Would you care to see the face of the pure Snow White?
No! No, of course not! Very well. She must be destroyed. Looking Glass, is it a valid expectation that a princess be equally skilled as a miller's daughter?
In different ways, the two have skill. They cannot each other's roles fulfill. Though I suppose with the tasks you've given her, this princess's skills are most certainly similar.
Excellent. I heard of a girl to be married to some earl, and her skills were most remarkable. We shall have to give this Snow White a similar test, and if she fails, she is no longer worthy to be a princess, and I shall have her executed. I shall enjoy bringing ruin upon her pretentious little beautiful face.
Hello and welcome everyone. Thank you so much for coming to the first weekend of Ever in Between. This is an original show and this is our, as I said, our first weekend putting it on. So we are so excited for you all to be able to see it.
Yes, we are so excited to have you here. I'm Mikayla Taylor.
And I'm Audrey McGee. We are the directors and co-writers of this show. This show runs about 2 hours. We do not have any intermission, and I apologize that we are getting a late start, so we will run probably a bit further than you all were expecting to be here. We sincerely apologize for that.
Yes, we would also like to inform you that there will not be an intermission during the show. This is because we do not have access to public restrooms nearby, and also we just want to keep everybody social distanced and safely separated from each other. So we apologize that there will not be much any break at all during the show. But if you would like, you may stand up and stretch your legs. Just please do it off to the side so that you're not distracting other audience members.
Absolutely. Please make sure to silence your cell phones at this time, as well as to just remain socially distanced throughout the show from your fellow watchers. Thank you so much for being here. We are so excited to have you see the show.
Yes,
so enjoy
excited.
it.
Enjoy the show.
Now, my precious princess, we shall see about your worthiness to be royalty.
My worthiness, your majesty,
Silence! Tighten your corset, girl. The first thing about royalty is that you should never be flexible. You may have heard rumors of a miller's daughter who can spin straw into gold. They are true. Now, my little snowflake, you have had every chance to learn the same skills, as I've given you a wealth of knowledge and opportunity in the servants' quarters, have I not? Of course I have. And you are a princess, ergo you ought to know how to create and manage wealth, especially in such a simple way as spinning. Now, if by dawn tomorrow you have failed to spin all the straw into gold, you shall be executed, as you have failed to meet the expectations of your royal blood. A fortiori, you shall be eliminated from the royal bloodline nihil habeas corpus delege ferenda. Is that clear?
And what if I succeed?
What if you... You may add your own behalf in the Sherwood realm, except that body of the Sherwood law provisions, except to the license program or any third party. Limitation of liability!
It seems my stepmother doesn't value hard work, brains, kindness, or spirit. The only thing she loves is beauty. And apparently I'm now so ugly she can't tolerate my existence on this earth unless I'm talented enough. I wish I could talk to that girl who can spin straw into gold. She must have it so hard. Everyone always pressuring her to spin gold, spin gold, spin gold. And having to do that in order to be married. Surely you want to marry someone because you love them, not because they can spin for you. It's like making your wife an indentured servant. Or your stepdaughter. Well, it's about 7 hours until dawn. I've never tried spinning before, so hopefully it's easier than it sounds. Oh, no, it shouldn't come out like that. Maybe I'm doing it wrong? Or maybe the other girl was magic. Or... Oh, warn you! Please don't eat me!
I'm not. I'm not a creature to feed. I simply come to assist those in need.
Well, that's interesting. You don't look like a fairy godmother, and you've certainly waited a long time to come out.
The fairy godmother of all those stories, who gives you dresses and riches and glories. Wake up, sweetheart! I'm a businessman working on an upstart. About this opportunity, I'd like to inquire. I believe you find your situation most dire.
Yes, sir, that's true, but you needn't be so rude about it.
I can spin straw into gold, though I'm a freakish imp, I'm told. I'm the only one who can. Tis true. What I did for that miller maiden, I can also do for you. But here are the rules. I won't say them twice. I make the gold, you get your life. But it all comes at a price. I left gold and jewels and things of that sort. But it would appear you come up quite short.
Interesting. I ask that you show me a sample of your work before I take you up on the offer.
Your haste is the worst. I ask for proof of payment first.
Oh, as to proof, I'm a princess. I suppose I'm good for it. Besides, you are only worth anything to me if you can spin that whole pile of straw into gold, not just the small sample I'm asking you for.
Fine. Happy, princess mine?
Oh, great! But if you can spin straw into gold, why do you even need to be paid?
My magic was designed to be used for others. It would be quite different if I had my druthers. But magic will not take the best of me. Any deal I make will not be for free.
All right. I will pay you as soon as I have access to something shiny and valuable. Which won't be until I'm out of this room. Better get to work. I've got some sleep to catch up on, but let me know if you want my help.
She's sweet. Oh, but awfully annoying. Let me know if you want my help, she says, just purely enjoying. If I need her help, I'll give her help. I'll show her fine. I'll get this done in half the time.
Does being powerless also mean always being wrong? It seems I can never get into conversations with people who actually mean something without arguing with them. The queen, this troll thing, somehow nothing I ever think about them is right. This is the first time someone did a business transaction with me, though. We're both getting what we want. If you're never right and nobody's ever kind, I think business is the next best thing.
3 hours till dawn. The gold's all made and the straw's all gone. Gotta love a good sweat, especially knowing your goals have been met. And I didn't even blow my lid. Hey! Hey, kid!
Oh, yes, Master Gold Spinner.
Hey, I finished. Once again, my work never ceases to amaze. In terms of my payment, I'll find you in about 3 days. When I find you next, wife of robber or king, I expect you to be ready with that shiny.
Yes, perfect. Thank you so much. To be fair, you are as good as a fairy godmother to me right now.
Time to say goodnight. Get good sleep, Princess Snow White.
Well, that was wonderful. Now I can relax without worrying about the queen. She'll be really happy.
My queen, your nose is whistling. I believe it's congested. Will your heavy breathing make legal Snow White arrested?
You know nothing of beauty's struggles.
My queen, you're not the first woman to command me, you know. I'm older than time. I've seen beauty high and low. Kings reject these women, they throw fits. Suitors leave and many lose their wits. But none have nursed as much hate as you, for another's beauty, right and true.
None of them had the beauty that I do. None of them had as much to lose. Do you realize, Looking Glass, that I have spent my life living for beauty? From the day of my birth, my mother scrubbed my face with harsh, deep cleansing soap every morning and night, giving my skin this beautiful glow. Those were the only touches of affection I ever received from her.
I can see from your story that your mother thus trained. But was this all that led your life under beauty's reign?
Hardly. My father never allowed me to be married until a suitor with sufficient genetics came along so that my pure blood would not be mixed with some mongrels. For these things, of course, I thank them, but they sent me into this world skillless, the wife of a beautiful but poor nobleman. When he died at an early age, my future hung on the one fragile thread that was my beauty. I spent the little money and resources I had buying beauty treatments and fine clothes.
At what point did your obsession drive you to distraction? Or did these efforts truly bring you satisfaction?
They did! They paid off! The king rode by my house one day as I was leaning over the balcony, and I practically fell into his arms. But of course the only thing that mattered to him was my face, just like everybody else, just like I had been taught to think. And not only that, but I was not the only woman in his life, at least with my first husband. He had no one else his rank to talk to, so he spent all his time with me. It was almost love. But no, this king had a daughter, a pipsqueak of a girl, yet a massive annoyance. And so instead of cherishing me and talking to me, he spent his days cooing at a toddler. What was I to do? I was bored. So I found you. Looking Glass, look at me. You speak true. Tell me if you see anything of worth within me.
My queen, I can see that your heart and your mind are confused. Your whole life you've been taught use or be used. Your question is honest, worried, but kind. I commend you for the humility I find.
Humility? Humility. Is this what you see within me? I'm created to be the best, having pride in myself for a reason, and you have the audacity to call me humble? Am I humble?
Your Majesty, I charge you, do not fret, for you can become the most beautiful yet. Beauty comes from within, my queen, the qualities of the heart that cannot be seen. You must realize that Snow White, your stepdaughter, has a heart so gorgeous many have sought her. When the servants have a need, she goes and addresses. All whom she calls friends, she often blesses. So despite her life of trouble and of sorrow, her beauty will last long past tomorrow.
Her heart, you say? Her heart is the most beautiful thing about her? Fine. She can keep her face. It doesn't matter anymore. Hide yourself, looking glass. You have served me well today. Huntsman!
Yes, Your Majesty.
Huntsman, I have recently hired you to spy on and destroy my enemies, have I not?
Yes, Your Majesty. I've already disposed of the plot in the kitchen to poison you. Motley crew those were.
Naturally. Since you have been faithful, and since I doubt you have made any attachments in your short time here, you are the only one who can complete this next job for me.
Yes, Your Majesty. And what would that be?
I want you to take the princess out into the forest, far outside the normal patrols. She'll simply like having the freedom. Then I want you to kill her and cut out her heart, bringing it immediately back to me.
Kill the princess? Snow White, Your Majesty? Do you want me to bury her in the woods?
No, the girl deserves nothing of the sort. Besides, if anyone dug it up, it would be clear what happened. No, leave the carcass to the wolves and wild animals. They'll make short work of it.
I'll be gone then, Your Majesty.
Remember, the heart.
Look, kid, no fairy godmother can save you now. I don't know what you did to get the queen so mad at you, and she's given orders for you to be executed.
No, I never did anything to her. Please, sir, please let me go.
Hold it right there, royals. Hand over your money and jewelry.
Run along, thief. You want no part of the queen's messy business.
You're going to kill her, aren't you?
I said, run along. I don't want to have to kill you too.
Yeah!
Oh, please, mercy. I was only following orders.
Something tells me you weren't about to have mercy on this fair maiden.
Please, I have children at home. I promised them I would return.
Fortunately for you, I'm a thief, not a murderer. I'll never take the life of another human being. But, since I'm letting you live, you're to run off into the woods and never threaten this young maiden again. Now leave us! Are you okay? Did he hurt you?
Oh, all right. Oh, you came just in time. Oh, you saved my life. I am forever grateful, sir.
Robin Hood. And you are?
Snow White.
Snow White. From the palace.
Oh yes, technically I'm the princess, but I'm treated more like a servant. Although apparently my stepmother can't tolerate my existence at all anymore.
What could you possibly have done to make the queen so angry that she would order that huntsman to bring you all the way out to Sherwood Forest to kill you?
That's what I can't figure out. My whole life she has ignored me and pretended like I don't exist. She's always so full of herself to care about me. And now all of a sudden she's decided that she wants me dead. I have no idea why.
I can't see why anyone would want to kill you.
All I know is I can never show my face at the palace again. I'll be better off if my stepmother thinks I'm dead. Maybe I can start a new life in the forest, far away from her that wants to kill me.
Nightfall is coming on fast. Have you a place to stay?
No, I'm afraid not.
I know just the place. Follow me. I've known these dwarves since I was a young boy, and they're very friendly. I'm sure they'll be willing to take you in, at least until it's safe for you to return to the palace.
They sound wonderful. I can't wait to meet them.
Robin, you're back! Oh my god, I missed you so much while you were gone. I thought of you every single day, and you're a girl with you. Robin, how could you?
I thought you said they were friendly.
Oh, that's just Flo. Don't mind her. She can be a little temperamental sometimes.
I'm so sorry about that. It's good to have you back, Robin. And to my this beautiful maiden maid.
Mama, I'd like you to meet Snow White.
Snow White. Look at here, guys. Open the birds are just the fairest in the land. You are absolutely beautiful, my dear. Oh, come inside. I can't wait the whole family to meet you.
Can you please let me
It's a win, buddy. You're right.
What?
What do you know about the treasure of the very top?
Why is that relevant?
Are you alive or are you dead?
grandfather asked you a question.
You go far in the sky, you will neither eat or your drink. A certain
Quit trying to take your sister's toy.
I know what I want. You're not my dad.
Go to your room.
Look, everyone! Robin has returned. Finally get some time away from you guys. Oh no, that would make me so sad. And he's wrong, girl.
Snow, I'd like you to meet Papa, Mama, Sam, Pam, Flo, Joe, and Balthazar. Or as I like to call them, the merry dwarves of Sherwood Forest. Dwarves, this is the beautiful Princess Snow White.
Of course she's a princess.
It's lovely to meet you all.
Unfortunately, Snow has run into a little trouble at the palace, and she needs a safe place to stay. Would you all be willing to let her stay here?
So I'm afraid it would be very dangerous for me to return home. In fact, I wouldn't be alive right now if Robin hadn't saved my life. And if you hadn't brought me here, I'd be wandering alone in the woods. I would be forever grateful if you could offer me a place to lay my head until this danger passes.
Well, what do we think, dwarves? Should we help the poor girl out?
I'll prepare a bedroom. I'll start making a special dinner to celebrate her arrival.
And I shall enthrall her with all my journey tales and fiction. Truth be told, young people love to hear my tales.
I love that too, but Papa.
I love her, Papa.
Well, honey, what do you think? Fine. I guess you can stay.
Yeah!
So,
I'm out of the bar party.
Gretel, here's one of the dwarves of the bushes.
I know. Ew, it's so sour.
It's not right yet.
Alright, so the purple ones are the ones that aren't right, and the red ones are the ones that aren't right. The purple ones are the ones that aren't right, sorry. So we'll put the red ones in this basket, the purple ones in this basket.
Gretel! What?
I really wish that Daddy would be back home. My wish came true. I was at a house kitten who asked me to candy. Oh well.
Back so early.
Oh, my precious Hansel and Gretel. Oh, I'm so glad you kids are safe.
What's wrong, Dad?
Son, something very bad has happened. Gretel, Hansel, there's something I must confess to you. Let's sit. Did you guys know that new job I was telling you about? Well, I was working for the Queen.
You were working for the Queen at the castle? That's so cool.
Oh, no, Princess. It was not cool at all. The princess is ruthless, cruel, unforgiving.
What's wrong, Daddy?
The Queen gave me a task, and I was unable to complete it. When she realizes I've let her down, she's going to come after me. And I'm afraid that if she finds out about the two of you, she may come after you too. Oh, kids, I'm so sorry. I never meant for my job to put you all in danger. I can never forgive myself if something should happen to you because of something that I did, or didn't do. So make sure that she never finds you. I want you to run far away from here. Go into the woods and find a place to stay where you can live, grow up happy, or at least out of harm's way.
Dad, where does she come with us? We deserve a brand new life together. We'll never be without you.
Well, son, there's nothing I'd like more, but it's just too risky. The Queen has spies everywhere, and she'll never stop looking for me. Oh, kids, you deserve so much more than I can give you right now. But the best we can do is to make sure that you're safe and free from her wrath. Please do this for me? Okay. Let's go inside and get some supplies packed for your journey. There's not much time.
Surely that huntsman is not so incompetent as to have taken this long to kill the pretty little wretch. Surely Snow White is dead by now. I would have liked the heart by now, but it will have to wait. Looking Glass, I'm going to ask this question one more time, and this time you had better give me the right answer. Looking Glass upon the wall, who's the fairest of us all?
My queen, you are quite fair, it is true. But Snow White is still fairer than you.
Ah! That idiot! Miscreant! Good for nothing huntsman must have let them go! Guard! Track down that huntsman and see to it that he spends his lifetime rotting in my dungeon. Apparently, if you want someone dead, you have to kill them yourself.
Well, kids, I guess this is goodbye. Hansel, my brave boy, I hope you grow up to be an honorable tradesman. I can see you marrying a beautiful wife, living in a beautiful house, raising beautiful kids. I love you, son.
I love you too, Dad. I promise I'll make you proud.
Oh, Hansel, you already have. Gretel, my princess, I hope someday you'll have a whole realm of your own to rule. I know that you will rule with love and kindness, as a proper royal should. I love you, princess.
I love you too, Daddy. I'm really going to miss you.
You both have bright futures ahead of you. Wish there was so much more that I could do, but I'm glad that you guys have each other. Hang on to each other. I think the police are coming. Quick, you must go now. Run!
old of you to fight against orders like that. She is ordered that you be left locked up in the dungeon for the rest of your life.
Why did I ever trust that huntsman? He was weak, cowardly. Or perhaps the princess put him under the spell of the charm that comes from her heart. Now she's running free in the woods, making me drag my skirts through this muddy filth. I'm sure traipsing through this scum won't be good for my stress line, but it will be worth it when that greedy, charming little brat comes on this trail of candy. Oh, candy, candy, the crowning joy of all youngsters. How old is the girl now? No matter, she's young enough. Once she's locked in, she'll have no choice but to eat her way out, destroying her figure and turning that charming heart into a gluttonous one. And that's Snow White! I'm covered in candy stickiness. Oh, dear beauty, come to your senses. You're barely older than the girl yourself, and somehow you've managed to live on tea since you were her age. No, the girl has self-control, and she's clever. Fine. I'll simply have to fulfill what that huntsman failed to do and do the real dirty work myself.
Hansel, I'm hungry. Are we gonna stop to eat soon?
Don't worry. We're gonna find something to eat as soon as we find someplace to stay.
Look what I found! Candy! And here's another! And another! And another! Hansel! There's a whole tail of candy!
Gretel, this could be extremely dangerous. Maybe we shouldn't follow it.
Whoa! There's half an hour of candy! I think it'll be just for us! Come on, let's go in!
We should just go inside. It could be, dangerous.
Oh, please! It's a house made out of candy! How could it possibly be dangerous?
I don't know. Maybe there's a evil witch that wants to eat us.
That's being ridiculous. Come on, let's go in!
Fine, we can go inside, but can we find something to defend ourselves with, just in case? Gretel, what are you doing in there already?
Hansel, this house is great! There's nobody dangerous who lives here. I told you it's just for us. We'll never have to eat the strawberries again. And once we find a way to break down of the evil priest's dungeon, we can all live here as a happy family.
Fine, we can stay here for the night. It sounds like pretty delicious. I'm pretty hungry.
Snow White. I thought you might like some flowers to help spruce up the cottage.
Oh, thank you. Would you like to come in?
No, that's fine. I was just going out for another afternoon of archery. Besides, I wouldn't want to impose.
Not at all. That is, unless you don't want to.
Oh, no, it's just that the dwarves get fussy when I mess with their stuff. That's all. Say, though, would you like to come shooting with me this afternoon?
Well, I'd love to come outside, but I don't know how to shoot.
Oh,
But I'm a fast learner!
Yes, great. Yeah, you want to learn? I've never taught before, but it's awfully fun.
That sounds wonderful. I'm sure you'll be a great teacher. You've been this way before, right? I don't want to get lost.
Please, I've roamed these woods my whole life. I know every nook and cranny of Sherwood. There's no way we're gonna get lost.
You know these woods by heart. How do you do that? The trees all look the same to me.
Well, how do you tell between all the rooms in your castle?
Well, I grew up walking through those halls and going into the different rooms. After a while, you just know.
Exactly. Your corners and staircases are like my trees and branches. You know where we are.
Okay, so how would I navigate the woods?
Well, you know how you tell time, right? Where the sun is in the sky.
Right.
Well, that's a good way to tell navigation as well. Have you seen maps? The sun rises in the east and sets in the west, so unless it's dead of night or noon, you'll know which direction you're going.
Well, what if it's noon and you need to go somewhere? What if you're running for your life and you can't sit for 3 hours while you wait for the sun to move?
Right. Sorry about that. I can't believe that just yesterday you were being chased by that huntsman.
Yeah. Thanks. It means a lot. I'm glad to be here, but every once in a while I get shaken up thinking about it.
So, to quell your worries about it, moss grows on the north side of the tree.
So if there's moss on one side of the tree but not the other, the mossy side is facing north.
You got it! So now you don't have to get over the cup. You'll need a steady hand for shooting. Here's a good spot.
So what's the first thing I should know about shooting?
The first thing? Well, don't be afraid of the bow. The bow is your tool. You can handle it roughly, but not too roughly, mind you. This is my favorite.
Oh, you have multiple.
Well, sure. Different bows shoot differently, and carving bows is a lot of fun.
I have always wanted to learn how to carve wood. Will you teach me that too?
I'll teach you anything you want.
So I just...
Yeah, take the bow.
Okay, so, what, did your father teach you archery?
No, my tutor did actually.
Really, your tutor? Now, I always thought that tutors taught you things like math and science and language.
My tutor was a singular man, that's for sure. He's a friar whose fighting would put fire in your blood as much as his preaching and teaching did. I learned numbers and history and astronomy, sure. Then he would take me out to the forest. He taught me archery while telling the most exciting stories. I don't spend that much time with my father. Or I didn't. I still don't, I suppose, now that I've run away.
Oh, so he's your stepfather then, not your real one?
No, he's my real one, all right.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had no idea that even real families could be so unkind.
It's not so bad, really. My father cares about me, he just didn't take that much time to tell me that. My friend Marion, her father was unaware at times, but he loves her so much, and took such good care of her. Tried to set her up with a prosperous marriage with her best friend from childhood, doing everything he could to help her be happy in this world.
Well, that's wonderful. I am so glad she got her happy ending.
Everyone's human, you know. Even when someone seems to do everything right, it doesn't always turn out that way.
I should know that better than anyone. I still don't know why my stepmother's trying to kill me.
I know. So. I was Marion's fiancé. I tried to act like a romantic gentleman, but she's my best friend, like a sister to me. I couldn't marry her.
What happened?
I helped get her out of a jam by stealing from a rich fellow in the neighborhood. That, of course, made me an outlaw, and I ran here. Not bad, really. I've always wanted to live in Sherwood. Here, let me help you with that. You're going to take your arrow and slip the knock onto the string. Hold your arm straight out in front of you, and angle your body a bit so the arrow has room. Be firm on the ground. Wrap the string with your 3 center fingers directly into the arrow, and pull back to about your ear. Then, release by opening up your hand. Make sure the tip of the arrow is pointing straight at your target before you release.
Okay, what should I aim at?
How about that apple tree over there?
Oh, good
There's an apple hanging over that branch. I'm going to shoot it.
Sure. Go for it.
Okay, knock on the string. Arm straight. Give the arrow room. Feet firm. Pull back to your ear and release.
How did you?
I told you you were a good teacher.
And you told me you were a fast learner, but that was incredible.
It was?
It was. That was amazing. Your precision, your patience. Once you learn how to do it.
Well, that's what you get for years of princessing and servanting.
Really? Come on, tell me what we get back.
I was balancing books on my head before I learned how to walk. And I learned to walk very early. I had a governess who taught me how to sit, how to move, how to tilt my head back and forth. Oh, can we sit for a minute?
Sure.
I learned to read a bit too, but never so that I could study. I've always been taught to be precise, punctual, and practically perfect when it comes to appearance. That was one thing my stepmother managed to pass down through the ranks of her servants to me. I'm good now. But when it comes to patience in the moment, I have done enough dishwashing and laundry to know how to do it right the first time.
And it pays off. My word, that was amazing.
Yeah, but I'm sure that was beginner's luck, right? There's still more to learn than just that.
Well, sure. But that was great for a first lesson.
Right, first lesson. Well, I guess we're back.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, I guess I said. No. No, I'm not doing anything.
Do you want to stick around for a little while?
Sure. So, did you actually like being royalty? You'd think that I would know myself, but I grew up more running around the woods than I did in my own house. After my arranged marriage setup, I figured all stuff pertaining to nobility and riches was bad.
There's a reason why people have riches and use them. Money isn't bad inherently, and rich people can actually do some really wonderful things.
Name one that isn't completely useless.
Like my father paying for water pumps in the Capitol. Like your education and all of the books you read. Like balls.
Balls? You mean those dancing parties? How are those useful?
Dancing is possibly the singular most wonderful thing this world can offer. When you dance, it is the closest you could ever get to flying. You glide across the dance floor, moving perfectly with the dance partner, feeling safe and dangerous all at once. You get to wear fancy clothes and feel your best, thrills flying through your feet, and when your partner dips or lifts you, you learn to trust them quite quickly. Dancing is what makes me feel free. I never had to think about what the next day would bring or what my governess would say because everyone was whirling around me, whirling in a mosaic of moving brilliant colors. I never had to worry that my father would let me fall because he was holding me, and I got to be the daughter of the king and fly in complete comfort around the most beautiful room I have ever seen. Dancing just makes you happy. Besides, you don't even need to spend much money on a ball. A simple open space is all you really need.
How? That's almost what I feel like exploring Sherwood. Not half as beautiful.
Robin, Sherwood is beautiful too in its own way. Don't you see it? Look at how the sunlight catches those leaves to turn them gold. Listen to the creek nearby and the birds that sound like they're so happy their hearts might burst if they don't sing. I'm so glad I came here, otherwise I never would have seen it.
Snow, any chance I could come by later? I'd love to see you again, but I just remembered something I should do.
Sure. Better find shelter quick though, there's a cloud front coming in.
Don't you worry about me. I'll see you later, Princess.
Oh, finally. Here's the cottage. I sure do hope the doors are mine. Who's out there? Oh my goodness! Who are you? I'm the new girl. The dwarves took me in. Wait a minute. You're the princess Robin's been going on about. Are you Marion, Robin's friend? That's me. Oh, goodness. Come in, come in.
I appreciate it.
Of course.
Hi. Oh, hi. Would you like some water or the dwarfs didn't really give me permission to give out food? No, that's all right. I don't really need anything. I seem to have had enough water for today. Right. You know, Robin was here earlier. I was going to offer for him to come in too, but he backed off. That's Robin for him. He likes to do things himself. Sometimes he's too dumb to ask for help. Robin's dumb. Sometimes I said. Anyways, I guess I should properly introduce myself. I'm Marion. It's lovely to meet you, Mary. I'm Scylla. So, what do you think of Sherwood so far? It's wonderful. I was never allowed to leave the palace or go very far, so it's all new to me. Everyone I've met has been so kind and welcoming, like nothing I've experienced before.
Well, other than the people, what do you think? Has Robin taken you exploring yet? I will never get tired of climbing the trees here.
Yes, he has. We went shooting earlier today, though it's rather difficult to get around. Sherwood is absolutely beautiful.
I'm glad you think so. To be honest, I was afraid you didn't like this place. Believe me, if the dwarves hear you insult their horse, they will not get off your back about it. They're such a sweet family, but they can be uptight sometimes. Another reason why Robin left, I'm guessing.
He did say something about the dwarves not liking it when he messes with their stuff.
Messing with their stuff. That's a good way to put it. Here's what happened. Ever since we were little, Robin and I would run around this forest together, and one day we came across this great cottage. But nobody was home. I left it alone. After all, the woods is a lot more fun than some musty old cottage. Robin, on the other hand, was not half the gentleman he is now. That little stinker went in and overturned everything. Every chair, every table, every dish he could get his hands on, he flipped upside down. So, when the dwarves got home that night, you would expect them to be a little upset. They haven't fully trusted Robin's sins, though they let him stick around in the woods.
How funny. I would have never thought of him doing that.
He's grown up quite a bit since then, but he's still a goof.
A goof?
Yeah, you know, he'll make silly faces at you, he'll try to sneak up and startle you. He's just awkward sometimes. Yes, goof.
He'll sneak up to startle me.
Not you specifically, just to people.
I hope not.
What?
Why would he do that? Pointlessly scare someone.
Oh, well, it's just funny to see people's reactions.
Because he's making it seem like they're in danger when they're not? Sure, that's hilarious.
Well, I guess I never thought about it like that. I know he doesn't mean anything by it. Robin's a good guy.
Do you like him?
Oh, heavens no. Didn't he tell you? We both ran away from the arranged marriage. Neither of us wanted to get married, so we just skipped town. Our fathers can't make us do anything here.
People aren't always totally perceptive. I just thought I'd check with you.
Well, now you've heard it from me. Gosh, I'm honestly really glad you asked. I haven't had someone to girl talk with for years.
Me either.
Okay, so how did you wash your hair at the castle? Because it looks gorgeous.
Thank you. Well, we always took Jack and Gash, mixed it with boiling water, and then poured that over our hair while we scrubbed.
Did that hurt?
After a lifetime of dishes and laundry, nothing really hurt these hands. How do you braid your hair so?
Oh, it's called a French braid. You start at the top of your head and pull more hair in as you go down. But wait, how do you take care of your skin? You have no pimples.
That was an ordeal, let me tell you.
Really? What did you do?
Well, we took rosemary and cucumbers to wash our faces every morning. And then about once a week we took seeds, leaves, flowers, anything that smelled good, mixed it with honey, and then poured that into boiling fish.
My word! What is it with the castle and boiling things? Please do not tell me your face got used to that.
Oh no, goodness, no. We mixed it in with the pitch, let it cool down a bit, and then spread it over our faces while it was still warm. You let it dry, and then a few minutes later, peel it off.
Wow, that works well. How do you
protect your feet in the forest?
Protect my feet? I don't. You forget, Robin and I have been running around these woods since we were kids. Climbing trees, scrambling over stones, living the dream, you know? Any injuries that happened to my feet happened long ago. So now I can explore to my heart's content without worry. Oh, hey! It looks like it stopped raining. I should probably get back to my shelter before it opens up again. Snow, thank you for letting me stop by. Of course, thank you for coming in for a little while. Since she was a kid. She is probably an expert at archery. Her feet can handle anything, but mine are just getting blistered and bruised out here. Marion said that Robin's awkwardness came from being goofy. He's not interested in me. At least they don't love each other. Maybe I still have a chance. I just have to make myself the most attractive I can be. Stepmother was able to catch my father's eye. That was one good point of hers. Now I still have my corset on. Just tighten it up a bit. First thing about royalty is that one shouldn't be flexible. Come on. Come on. Excuse me, ma'am. Would you be so kind as to help me out? I need to tighten my corset a bit, and I can't seem to do it myself.
Oh, well, of course, dearie. Here, turn yourself around. Yeah, I like that. Now, breathe out. Get all the air out of your lungs. All of it, yeah. And stay that way. Ah, the fair Snow White is no more. And oh dear, it appears to be her own fault. Farewell, beautiful heart.
Snow!
Mama?
Snow! Hey!
Snow!
What's this? You tell me!
Oh, poor baby! Oh, goodness!
My gosh!
Oh, my.
Calamity has fallen on this house!
Oh, my lands! What, Mama? You men skedaddle. We've got some women stuff to do. She'll be fine. Come on, Flo. Fine. Look, this is what happened. Little Snow thought it'd be a good idea to practically strangle herself in her corset. Who could even make that mistake? Are you sure she'll be alright?
She'll be fine, Mom. Nobody can really tighten it that much if they're doing it by themselves.
Oh. Are you alright, sweetie? My fingers not holding up.
What were you thinking?
What do you need? What can I get you? Do you need food?
Wait! I was only saying I don't know to answer Flo's question. Oh, Pam, I'm fine. Mama, you are holding up 3 fingers.
Thank goodness, but what do you mean you don't know? Why would you do this?
Well, it was just that Robin and I spent the day together.
What?
And I thought that he liked me.
You thought what?
What? was just being awkward around me because he's goofy sometimes. So I thought if I could just make myself more attractive.
By changing your body? Because of Robin?
I guess.
No, you've got the wrong idea of what it means to be beautiful. I thought you of all people would know how to see the beauty in yourself as well as in others. Am I right, ladies? She's right.
She's right.
We women dwarves had to learn to be okay with our size.
Our men, for some reason, keep changing their minds.
They'll say,
Skinny's pretty and you have to work to lose the curve.
then they'll say a strong, bulky woman is what a minor deserves.
The beards are another level of pressure. They start growing at 10.
Unless you're me. And 15. Mine didn't grow until then. Then they've got to be thick to look good.
And mine grew in thin and straight as wood.
Papa Dwarf told me I needed makeup on.
Robin always tells me my hair looks wrong.
And Sam thinks I should grow my beard out long.
But that's not the end of the story. We know that just because they say it doesn't mean it's true.
And just because they're awkward doesn't mean they're true.
You want to learn something from a dating guru?
She means me. Guys should be interested in nothing but you.
Nothing but you.
If you change yourself a bit or put on a mask,
Give them each and every reason not to ask. Dear, they don't need to be perfect.
You shouldn't be fake. Just go and be your beautiful self for goodness sake. Your style, your humor, that's not enough.
then they've got the wrong reasons. For them, that's tough.
For them, that's tough.
While we're at it, let's give it a lesson on self-care.
Listen up, honey, we're almost there.
This is all so new to me. I am so blessed with a family like you.
Every day, wake up and say to a mirror, there is nothing wrong with my body, nothing to fear.
Make healthy habits for the rest of the day. Work hard, take breaks, and laugh lots along the way.
Each day, eat an apple or greens if you can. And when you're sad, snuggle up in a warm afghan.
Choose who you spend time with.
Make sure it's life-giving.
And focus on happy.
And focus on happy.
And be self-forgiving. That makes sense now.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much for teaching me. I love you all. Now I've got a whole new life ahead of me. I'm going to start making better habits today. Pam, could you pass me the apples?
We love you too, sweetie, so very much.
Right, now Papa and the boys will be worried. We'll go and talk to them.
What happened to her?
Not worried about her figure and trying to force it too much. Think she's sweet on Robin.
Robin? That boy's been flirting with her?
It's harmless, honey. He's a fine young man, and we've barely taken Snow in as our own. Who are we to say they don't belong together? We like each other.
A fine young man? The boy plays tricks on us daily. He just ran away from home, sweetheart. So I don't want you going and matchmaking that sweet, innocent princess with that irresponsible...
Don't go painting Robin in a bad light just because you have another responsibility under your roof.
Fine. If it's their own insecurities, I won't chase him away just yet. But he better watch out.
Well, I really shouldn't do that anymore. Going outside drains my energy so much that I can barely even look at my reflection. But before I take a nap, looking glass upon the wall, who's the fairest of us all?
My queen, you are quite fair. It is true. But Snow White is still fairer than you.
What? No! No! Show me the girl!
Wait, so you were the miller's daughter who could spin straw into gold. What's you?
Robin, did you tell her about that?
No, the word traveled fast, and my stepmother actually made me do it as well, to prove my worthiness as royalty.
Oh, so that's why you ran away.
No, she was chased away by a huntsman. That's when I came across the two. Well, what happened with the straw?
A fairy godmother of sorts actually came to help me.
You got a fairy godmother? Figures that the princess would. All I got was this tiny little freak. A troll or something. Robin actually gave up his law-abiding citizen status in order to pay him with gold.
What? It's turned out good so far.
No, yes, that's the one I'm referring to. I told him I'd pay him later, and he said he'd see me soon.
You call that thing a fairy godmother? Geez, so you are the most gracious person I've ever met.
A terrifying little freak, eh? Who has the power to spin straw into gold? I wonder.
Wonder won't do you much good, I'd say. That little freak could surely make your day.
Perfect. Freakish troll dwarf, do you know who I am?
I, Pruneface. You're the Queen's Grace.
How dare you insult my face! Clearly you have no idea who you're dealing with.
Look to his face, Queen. Your answer lies there. He knows who you are, he just doesn't care.
Quicks and hail. Bolts and thunder. Who would got here, I come to wonder. Soul and imagineer well trapped. Queen, you are cruel to have this one thus
Kidnapped? The looking glass is a looking glass. There's nothing there more than a bit of magic to make it tell the truth.
It, you say? Queen, you're a knave. Did you ever consider I might be a slave? The mirror gives me truth to answer your questions, but my soul, personality, that's what gives you suggestions. Take a moment, Queen, to sit back and reflect. Did you really think I'm just a mere object?
Of course, you're a person inside the looking glass. That must be why you annoy me past distraction. Well, you've been my slave for the past 10 years, and you're powerless to stop me from asking you questions. Nothing changes now, looking glass. You're still mine. Now, you ugly little pipsqueak. Would you care to change the subject from my servant? I have a deal to strike up with you.
Though I can't say envy her position. I'd much rather discuss this business proposition.
Good. I need a poison, a special kind of potion. I need one that penetrates through skin and bone as well as digestive.
Now, here are the rules. I won't sit in twice. I make the poison, you get revenge. But it all comes at a price. Gold. Half your wealth is given to me. 24 hours is all I offer you. Pile the gold in a fireplace among ashes and soot. It's a mailbox for me, away from your output. If you dare keep the money any longer that night, you will soon find yourself in a terrible trouble. I warn you, unless you make gold a stranger, you will soon find yourself in my hands and my danger.
Understood and agreed.
Then, here is the poison, deadly by digestive or lotion. Forget not the gold. I made it quite clear. You don't pay up. You'll pay quite dear.
Delightful little troll there. And his name I can tell is one most rare.
Forget that creep-looking glass. I have the poison. Now Snow White in the woods has nothing to offer him as payment. I'll simply give her the perfect way out. For free.
Don't worry, we're almost there. I once trekked through mountains like these before. Yes, the kingdom of Jetterton Valley. All dragon-infested those mountains were.
You're not taking us to the dragon-infested mountains, are you, Robin?
There's no way I'm climbing any mountains today, let alone dragon ones.
Don't worry, Robin. I'll follow you anywhere.
Stop complaining, would you?
For people who work in the mines all day, you're all a bunch of wimps.
Well, here we are.
The enchanted lake? What'd you bring us here for?
It's beautiful, isn't it? The way the sun shimmers on the water. The smell of the moisture in the air. The way the water ripples as you skip a stone across its surface.
You brought us all the way out here to watch the sunshine on the water?
What has gotten into you? You're not usually one to notice the beauty of the forest.
Just imagine what it's like at sunset. Breathtaking, alluring, exquisite.
Romantic, even.
Oh, it all makes sense now. Everything looks more beautiful when you're in love.
Robin's in love? In love with who?
With Snow White, of course.
Snow White, you say?
It is true, Papa. I was captivated by her beauty and kindness the day that I stumbled across her in the forest. The reason I brought you all out here is to ask you for a favor. I want to put together a special evening for Snow. A ball. One of those fancy dancing parties they hold at the castle.
Oh, Robin, what a sweet idea. Count us in. What do we need to do?
I need your help to set up and get everything prepared.
Fear not, dear Robin, I shall help thee out here. I once attended a gig 6 years ago. Called it the Amphibian Festival, I believe, so all the people joined in the streets. I'll show you. Smaglorina, elastiga ase. Smaglorina, elastiga ase. I oron, her sponsor have a day. I oron, her sponsor have a day. Kuwaka, 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 kuwaka.
That's not exactly what I had in mind.
No.
Oh, I know. I'm picturing a beautiful flower-covered archway. Colored fairy lanterns hanging in the trees, ribbons in the branches.
Marion, I have a special favor to ask of you as well. You could take Snow and distract her for the same. Maybe take her to the market.
Sure. I like Snow, and it'd be fun for us to hang out. Have a girls' day.
Thank you so much, Marion. I owe you.
You sure do, lover boy. That queen may be pretty, but not very bright. For her mind is filled only with spite. The poison she takes, but no payment she makes. I help her with her evil plot, and give me gold she does not. No gold, no gold, no gold do I get. But surely she won't ignore threat. The queen is to blame. If she wishes to live, she must win my game. She will meet her doom nonetheless. Unless my name she can guess. Tonight my plans I make. Tomorrow the gold I'll take. The queen will never win the game. For Rumpelstiltskin is my name. Tonight my plans I make. Tomorrow the gold I take. The queen will never win the game. For Rumpelstiltskin is my name. Hey, what are you doing in our front yard? You better not be eating my candy. You're giving me quite a scare. How long have the two of you been standing there?
Don't worry, sir. Me and my sister are just about to head inside.
Hold up, Hansel. I'm not through talking Rumpelstiltskin here.
Ah, no! No one has heard my name for the last 1,000 years. My name is never to be heard by human ears. No one has heard my name until you. What am I to do? What am I to do?
Why would you hide your name? It's part of who you are.
I think I'd hide my name too. My name is Rumpelstiltskin. What an ugly name.
Silence! You horrendous child! Because of you, my plan is a wreck. Oh, how I wish I could wring your scrawny little neck.
Hey! Don't you dare talk to my sister that way!
If you didn't want anyone hearing your name, you should have been chanting it for the whole forest to hear. She's not very bright.
No matter how the information may have slipped, it appears that I have now been gypped. Though irksome children are often kept, mining is a secret that must be kept.
Oh, we'll keep your name a secret. But you're gonna have to give us something in return.
What is this? I, the master of schemes, the lead people beguiled, have been outwitted by an unruly child? Though I hate being put to the test, I must admit I'm quite impressed. So what is this price that you ask? I can secure any item or complete any task.
Ooh, lots and lots of candy.
Deal! Gretel, we have a whole house made of candy.
I know, but we can't eat the candy house because if we ate it all, then we wouldn't have anywhere to live.
But he said he could complete any task, including getting Dad out of the Queen's dungeon.
Oh, you're right. I didn't think of that. Mr. Rumpelstiltskin, we'd like to change our request.
A deal's a deal. Soon you'll be eating candy for every meal.
Please, sir. We didn't have any time to think this through, and we have a much greater task in mind. You see, there's, our dad is stuck in the Queen's dungeon, and we need you to help us get him out.
I'm afraid that once the deal's been made, there's nothing else that you can trade. You said lots and lots of candy is your price, so lots and lots of candy must suffice. That's how this works. You can't change your mind. Now, if you'll excuse me, I got some candy to go find.
Hey, get back here!
I'm sorry, Hansel. We had the chance to free Daddy and I blew it.
Don't worry, Gretel. I know the sweet tooth gets the better of you, but we'll fix that when you get older. Besides, we'll find another way to get down in Queen's dungeon. Who needs help with that bizarre self-absorbed scroll anyway?
Sorry, Niles.
What's wrong? Aren't you having any fun?
Marion, I haven't been outside of Sherwood since my stepmother chased me away. What if someone sees me and tells her?
The Queen doesn't have permission to do everything she wants, no? I think that's why she tested you with the gold in the first place. Nobody knows she tried to kill you, and she probably doesn't even know you're alive right now. Besides, we're miles away from the castle, so let's just try to have a little bit of fun today, okay?
Alright, I can do that.
Ooh, stay right here. There's something I want to get for you. What? A surprise!
A gift for me. Marion, no one's bought me anything since my father.
Well, it'll be extra special then. Stay right here. I'll be back. Princess, pardon me, but you still owe a fee.
Nobody here should know who I am. I may still be in danger.
You said you'd be ready with this shiny thing snow. A deal's a deal. Keep it or no.
Listen, very businessman. I was chased away from the palace the day after you helped me. I took nothing of value with me. We're right here in the market. Give me 5 minutes to do that.
I do like the sound of that nice tune. Get my payment. I'll be back soon.
Something tiny.
Good morning, sweetheart.
How long? Would you want me to lock the door though? Someone else wants this home and I have to give it to him as soon as he gets back.
Put it in your head, theory. Any amount of time will do.
Perfect. Thank you so much. I'll model it until I have to give it to him. Snow, there you are. Snow, are you okay? Did you trip on your high heel shoes again? That's right. I got you some boots so you can explore Sherwood. Don't worry. Snow? Oh no. No. Don't do this to me now, Snow. I gotta get you back to Sherwood.
The prettiest flowers from the meadow.
Oh, these are wonderful! Joe, I want you to take all the white flowers and hand them to robins to get named in the trees. And Flo, I want you to take all the colored flowers and weave them into a beautiful flower crown for Snow to wear when she gets here.
Of course, I'm set to make the flower crown to sit on the pretty little head of the perfect princess who stolen Robin's heart. Mama didn't say that I couldn't also make one for myself. That's what I'll do. I'll make a feather flower crown for myself. One far larger and much more colorful than Snow White's. When he sees me wearing it, he'll forget all about her and come running to me.
Sam, honey, can you help me tangle this ribbon?
Can you spread those flowers out a bit more? Golly, are those fairy lanterns almost ready yet?
I've worked with many fairy lanterns before, but this one is just so temperamental.
Joe, pick up the pace. We don't have all day. Can't you carry more than one flower at a time?
Pam, I don't think it's supposed to happen.
Joe, you took one of my colored flowers.
I need to talk to you. Something's happened.
Is everything okay?
Is everything okay? You're out of breath.
Where's Snow?
Okay, try to stay calm, but I turned my back for 1 second, only to find Snow White passed out on the ground, completely unresponsive. I'm not sure what caused this to happen. I'm sorry, Robin. You finally found someone you truly care about. I feel to protect her. We have to find some way to revive her.
We must go to her at once. Where is she? Did you leave her alone at the market?
No. I carried her someplace safe while I came to find you. She's in this little candy house I found in the woods. Nobody was around, so I figured it'd be a good place to hide her.
Never should have left her. Don't worry, Snow, I'm coming for you.
Wait! We can't just leave the doors alone where we're going.
You're right. I don't want them to have to worry. What should I tell them?
I don't know. Just make something up.
Robin, back to work. Break time's over.
I was about to go to the forest to go get some pine cones. For the ball, of course. To make the forest smell pine fresh. I'll be back soon.
Wow!
Let's go.
Did you guys just buy that? No.
Doesn't the forest already smell pine fresh?
I'll agree that was a little odd. You don't think he's run off that merry-go, do you? He wouldn't do that to Snow. He lost her.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. The boy lies to us daily. What's to say he's not lying to her, too?
I don't think Rob would do that. He may have been tad mischievous as a boy, but he never had bad intentions.
Look, we can't be sure, can we? Are we sure we want him alone with Snow?
I'll follow him and make sure he doesn't do anything suspicious!
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. The boy's been nothing but trouble. He always has been. You know, he might have tried to make us think that he changed, but he's not fooling anyone.
All right. Let's not go jumping to any rash conclusions. And, more importantly, let's not forget we have a ball to set up for. Come on, Gwen, back to work.
I have never walked so far in my entire life. That was so far just to start out the palace. I'm still never going to be able to break in to get Daddy because there are guards everywhere.
We can't give up hope. We gotta find some way into the palace. Don't worry, Dad. We're gonna get you out real soon.
I'm hungry. I was just going to buy a basket of candy yet. Hansel! There's a girl in our house!
What?
Hey! What are you kids doing here?
We live here. What are you doing here?
Yes, I'm who's in our house? Who's in our house?
No!
Sorry, over here! I think I live in this house!
She's still breathing. Snow. Please wake up. Please wake up. Snow. Come back to me, Snow. Come back to me, Snow.
Huh? I don't remember this comb in her hair when I left her in the marketplace. She must have gotten it from one of the stalls.
Let me see it. It's poison. It's poison. It's coated with a rare type of poison made from fire mushrooms. My tutor always told me to watch out for them when I was playing in the woods as a boy. And he taught me to recognize them by their very distinct smell.
Well, can it be reversed?
I'm not sure.
Hold it there,
As much as I would love to stay, I've got other visits to pay.
Hey! You can't leave without giving me my candy. I'm starved.
Oh, look at you! Being nice to children, giving them candy. Something's off. With you, everything comes at a price.
If you can spin straw
into gold, then you can find the antidote with my fire mushroom poison. Indeed. I possess the solution to the problem at hand. But in order to get it, you have to do something grand. The feet are required to vanquish the streams of fire, something that has not been done in the last 1,000 years. A task so hard it's brought many to tears.
Whatever it is, I'll do it.
Is he eager to save his young dame? But if you wish to save her, you must guess my... You want us to guess your name? That's the task that hasn't been completed in 1,000 years? That's correct, my dear. Did I not make that clear? Okay, well, it can't be that hard, right?
Well, it's harder than you think. His name is really weird.
You know his name.
Don't bother asking them. Their lips are sealed. I bring candy. They see that my name remains unrevealed.
Please, I'm begging you, what is his name?
I'm sorry, we made a deal. We can't just say it.
Please, please, please! You stubborn children! Can't you see that I can't afford to lose her?
Whoa! Chill! You're scaring them. Sorry about that. He's desperate. Now, you said you made a deal with the troll? Well, what if we made a deal with you?
We'll give you anything, just tell us the imp's name.
Well, what we want is really far out of reach.
We just want our daddy back. He's locked up in the evil king's dungeon, but we just came back from starting out the palace. There's no way to get in.
It's a deal.
What? You can get our dad back?
Sure. I learned a lot as a poor girl trying to survive in the woods. I know a lot about getting into places where I can't. And Snow White here used to live in the palace. She can tell me all the ins and outs of the place.
Wait, you mean to say that Snow White is an actual real-life princess?
And she can help us get our dad back.
You got it, kid. So, do we have a deal?
Well, what do you think, Gretel? We're gonna have to give up all this candy.
am I?
Snow! I'm so glad you're alright. Something happened when we were at the market. When we found you, you had this poison comb in your hair.
Oh, the comb. I was looking for something gold or shiny to use as payment for my fairy godmother. There was an old woman there who offered it to me for free if I would model it for a little while. I don't remember anything after that. Oh, I still need to pay him. Here, does this settle my debt?
Surely the poison's worn off by now. The comb is shiny anyhow.
Oh shoot! I told the dwarves I'd be right back. I better hurry back. Marion, walk with Snow back to the cottage.
Well, I got a promise that I know. Hey, son, I ought to be heading to the palace. I can walk for Snow. I can walk for Snow.
So we have to part ways.
Do you think you can make it back to the cottage?
You can make it back to the cottage from there?
Of course. Robin did a great job of teaching me how to find my way in the woods.
Perfect. And on the way, can you tell me about the nooks and passageways to the castle? I have to go spring someone from the King's Temple.
I'd say. But notice the jewel I have mine, like a glowing parrot's eye.
A gleaming parrot's eye.
Uncle Bucksar, tell us the story about the gleaming parrot's eye.
I thought ye yourself too old for these kinds of tales.
Well, Joe wants you to tell the story. Look at this cute face.
All right, ye have me. I shall tell the tale.
Surely Snow couldn't be out this late.
How long has she been gone?
Marion took her out on a girls' date hours ago.
Mama, I'm sure she's fine. Marion's a trustworthy girl.
But Marion came back. Well, we were decorating and got all confidential with Robin, and now Snow's not home by summertime?
Remind me why we're talking about her again.
Papa, when you're courting a girl, you lose track of all time. You can never remember the date, you just never remember that time I'd be home.
Oh, Sam, I'm covered in flour.
Attention! The most beautiful girl in the world is covered in flour.
Hello, Pam, I love you so. The world's own beauty is our own missing Snow.
Snow's still in danger outside of Sherwood. I hope nothing's happened.
That's it. The boy's gone too far. Love struck or not, he has no right to be kidnapping Snow for all hours on end. I'm going out to find her.
Oh, Papa, let me come with you. As I said, the college just lost track of
Hi,
time.
everyone. I am so sorry I'm late. How long was I gone?
See what I mean?
You left with Marion this morning, sweetheart. Where have you been?
Goodness, that was a while. I'm sorry, Papa. I didn't mean to worry you.
Snow, please tell us if you're going to be gone from the cottage for a long period of time. We were getting worried. Night was about to come out and find you.
Right, well, she's here now. Come on, Snow. Set the table's ready. Have you eaten your fruits and veggies yet today?
Not yet. Can I have an apple?
First, here you go. How was your girls' day with Marion?
It was incredible.
I'm really glad to hear.
We went to the market and said some things, and the little man who can spin straw into gold was there. Balthazar, you may want to pay attention to this. The story gets crazy.
Pay attention, the story gets crazy.
Begone, dear Snow, I shall attend to you.
He was looking for payment, but I didn't have anything on me. I asked him if he could give me 5 minutes while I bought something to pay him with, so I got a jeweled comb. I don't remember much of anything after that. Marion said something about a house made out of candy, and Robin was there too. 2 little kids lived there, and they were actually friends with the gold spinner. Or they knew each other, something like that. The gold spinner had the antidote. Oh, I forgot to say. I was poisoned.
What?
No, it's okay.
No, honey, it's not okay.
You were supposed to be going out and having some good, clean fun out of the cottage with Marion, and now you come home and tell us you were poisoned? That's it! That's too far!
I'll stay up and work tomorrow. We'll spend the whole day here together. It'll be fine. Why does she get all the attention?
It just felt like I passed out. That's all. It was fine.
No baby, it is
everything that I do. I don't want to be a burden to you, and I promise I was fine. The whole time.
No, not fine. Now, so that listen to me and Papa. Snow, you came to Sherwood for your protection, and you were supposed to lie low for a while. But we welcomed you as more than a house guest and certainly not a burden. We welcomed you as one of our own.
Indeed, dear girl, you're like a sister here.
Everyone thinks so.
Snow, you're never a burden to us.
You've been a blessing to us too.
A blessing to us too.
You're all right, Snow. You're nice, though. Peanut butter on us is pretty good. Thanks. Thanks.
Mom, you're such a good help. Such a good help. That everyone bring out the best in every situation and make our lives better. And don't you ever think that you're a burden here. Thank you, Mom. But when someone is lovable as you, that means we get attached. We never want anything bad to happen to you. And we're learning that if we leave you alone, you get into trouble. In 2 days' time, you nearly died twice. So what does that say to you?
No, that there are dangers out there that you may not know about. Robin was one of them.
Behind your body is the fairy there. What's the fairy there? Well, you're poisoned.
And frankly, Snow, we don't really trust the boy. We never have.
Saved my life. Saved my life. He is always there for me.
All right. Men's skedaddle again. We've got to talk about boys. And take Joe with me.
So you really think that Robin Hood's gonna be behind this?
You're talking about a boy that gave us hours of work just to clean up our cottage that one time.
But what about the evil queen? Could she be behind the poisoning?
Snow didn't mention any other woman except for Marion.
Marion is a different story. She's wise and virtuous as they come.
Yes, that's true. I do trust Marion. She may be a little bit clumsy and irresponsible at times, but she's never given me any reason not to trust her. Now, Robin, on the other hand, he's been with Snow, 3 days now, and each time, her life has been put in danger, starting with that story about the huntsman. What if that was one of his friends trying to scare her so he could rescue her?
Even if his intentions were good, he doesn't seem to be treating her as a gentleman should.
I agree, Papa. That boy must need him. He needs to learn him some more respect.
That boy must be
No, Joe, don't milk about the star. We don't want you growing up like him.
It's so hard to learn to speak with grace.
It's ridiculous! Boys, enough! When that Robin Hood comes back, I'll give him a good stern talking to. I'll give him my 2 cents.
I really do need to spend the next few days resting. Competing to be the most beautiful is just too much for me.
I beg your pardon if I'm wrong, but I've been saying that all along.
Shut up, Looking Glass. You know nothing except the truth. Looking Glass upon the wall. Who's the fairest of us all?
My queen, I ask you grant me this. You won't shatter me if you don't get your bliss.
What?
When I answer, please don't be hasty. I ask that you guarantee my safety.
I promise nothing. What news do you have? What is it?
Your Majesty, by a twist of fate, Snow White still lives with the 7 dwarves as of late.
Well, she's obviously indestructible. Or has more protection than I realized. Show her to me, Looking Glass.
But Mama, I think he loves me. And I'm pretty sure I love him too. How could you do that to me?
Robin Hood is just like anybody else. He might make mistakes or may even hurt you.
No, he wouldn't. It probably...
Robin Hood.
Robin Hood? The name sounds familiar. Fine. If she's indestructible physically, I'll simply make her life as miserable as possible. Now where's that poison? I know I had some left over.
I can't believe the dwarves left the enchanted lake without waiting for me to come back. Although they did a good job setting everything up. They probably just finished up early and decided to come home. I hope Snow White made it home safely after Marion left for the palace. Papa, I've come to see Snow. Did she make it home okay?
Yeah, she made it home okay, and no thanks to you. Snow came home earlier telling us how she'd been poisoned today. Poisoned! And conveniently, at around the same time of day, you snuck away, hoping we'd be foolish enough to believe your stupid lie about pine cones.
Oh, right. Well, I had to come up with something. I didn't want you to have to worry about her.
Right, you didn't want us to have to worry about the fact that it was your idea to send her to the marketplace in the first place, where she'd be out in the open where everyone can see her, where any enemies might see her.
Oh no. You're right, Papa. I wasn't thinking about Snow's safety. I just wanted to keep her distracted. I need to apologize to her. Can I come in and talk to her?
She doesn't want to talk to you, boy. She blames you for being poisoned. She said that you didn't treat her the way a gentleman should. She said that you left her in danger, and she realizes how inconsiderate you are. So no, Robin, you can't come in and see her. The poor girl's been through enough already. You don't need to be making things worse by forcing her to put up with you.
But I thought she...
Loved you? Well, you may have fooled Mama and Pam into believing that, but you're not fooling the rest of us, especially not Snow. There's one thing that I've determined after today's events. It's that Snow White does not have feelings for you.
No. It can't be true.
I hate to have to tell this to you, Robin. You're really not anyone's favorite person right now. Perhaps it's best that you just go.
I'm sorry for all the pain that I've caused.
No, I just needed a breath of fresh air.
That's funny. I could have sworn I heard you talking to someone.
Okay, sure no strangers are outside, meaning sure no strangers come by.
We must ensure that your snow comes to no harm.
Thank you all for looking out for me. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Of course, dear, we love you. You're part of the family. We don't want anything bad to happen to you again.
Don't worry, boys. There's gonna be no harm coming to Snow White ever again now that Robin Hood's out of the way.
Good job, Papa. I do commend you well.
So you bring up for the Robin Hood.
So, you got rid of Robin Hood?
Robin Hood? Did Joe just say that you got rid of Robin Hood?
What have you boys been up to?
Do not be troubled, I've got this. I seem to think that there was a wind, and Papa outside the door did shout. He could not hear himself over the gale. His own voice coming through the door and hail. Upon emerging, he did hear a bird. Our Papa surely chased it with a stick. The bird, it seemed, was angrier than most. I said there are termites in these walls. What you heard was nothing more than I was barely practicing my ventriloquy.
Are you alright?
That man needs your help.
Wait, don't think that you can have Balthazar go on some crazy rant and have us forget about you trying to get rid of Robin Hood. Papa, you were talking outside. It was him. Papa, what did you say to him?
I was trying to do what's best for you. I told him he's not welcome here anymore.
He's not putting me in harm's way. He's the one who's rescued me. When I was poisoned, he was the one who was willing to do anything to get me. In fact, he was probably checking over here to make sure that I got home safe. He's so considerate like that. Where is he now?
I kind of sent him off. I told him he's not welcome here anymore.
You did what?
Did you happen to tell him anything else I might like to know about?
That you blamed him for being poisoned, and that you didn't love him. I'm sorry, Snow. I was doing this for your own good.
Papa,
I
appreciate how much you care about me, but how could you?
I have to go find him.
I have to fix it.
Stop. Papa wasn't thinking straight and should not have done that. But there's still someone out there who wants you dead.
Snow, please, just let him go. Maybe you two just aren't meant to be together.
Let's go.
Snow, don't do this!
I'm sorry. I know you don't want anything to happen to me, but this is something that I have to do. I promise I'll be careful and stay safe.
Well, we're not just gonna let her run off into the woods alone, are we?
We should go after her!
Hold on!
Why?
We need to give her a head start, so she'll know that we're following her.
Right! Now!
job setting up. I wish Snow could have seen this place. She would have loved it. We were supposed to dance the night away. Now we'll never get the chance. Snow. She didn't seem like someone who would fall in love and then ditch me the next day.
But who am I to say anything?
But who am I to say anything?
I knew that she was in danger.
I knew that she was in danger.
I should have known to keep
I should have known to keep her safe. Love isn't about creating an elaborate plan just to make the girl fall in love with you. It's taking care of her the best you know how. Snow.
I'm sorry.
Snow, I'm sorry.
I shouldn't have done this.
I shouldn't have done this. I just wish that you could be here with me. You always make everything seem so much more beautiful. You see the best in people. And in me. We're so loving to the Dorp family, whereas I couldn't be real around them for 1 minute without getting into mischief. You even took their advice on healthy living. You were starting to be confident as well as sweet. You were designing that beautiful planted with leaves. And you ate apples like crazy. Who are you? What are you doing here this time of day?
Please don't hurt me! I'm just a poor farmer's wife on my way into the market. I go there every day trying to sell produce from our farm just to make enough money to get by. Today I thought I'd try to sell these apples from my apple tree. But nobody won't. Now I'm afraid I must go to my dying husband. Breaking news that I made not a single cent today. Unless you'd be interested in buying one of my apples.
Yes, I'd love an apple.
Yes, I'd love
Will
an
this
apple.
do?
Will this do?
Dear, you're too kind. Here, take this one at the end of my basket. Only the best for my one and only customer. That one, yes.
It's beautiful. As red as Snow's lips. Just the kind she would eat every day if she could.
Why did it
have to happen this way?
Son, we can't control who loves us and who doesn't. We decide what we do about it.
But I love her. There's no way I can get her back.
So indulge in a memory and mope for all eternity, why don't you? That always seems to help. Go ahead and take a bite. For the sake of your lost love.
I will. Snow, I miss you. But this apple is for you.
Robin!
Snow?
Take a bite of the apple already.
Wait, I know that woman. She's the one who gave you the comb at the market. She gave you that apple?
Well, yes, but Snow, I don't know what to say.
Well, your garden queen, my dear. Did you fail? Straight with fear.
What can you do to me, you filthy little imp?
Wait! Look!
What in the blazes is going on here?
That woman was trying to kill me!
And she's the same woman who tried to kill me.
She tried to kill you?
Who is that woman? She was the one who gave me the poison comb in the market. I think that woman is working for my stepmother, the queen.
That woman is your stepmother, the queen.
Daddy! He speaks the truth. You all should surmise. I know this queen, wit or renowned a disguise.
Word spread quickly through the castle, even to the dungeon. Because one of her servants failed, Queen herself went into the woods on escort to do her servant's dirty work. If you had any sort of good reputation, Queen, it's long gone.
We even found this token of the truth in your chambers.
Majesty, with all this guilt to adorn you, you cannot say I did not warn you.
Quiet! All of you! Do you really think I care, dear scum, that my servants think lowly of me? Oh, to be disgraced by the opinions of my own servants! And you! You lousy little troll! You're a straw to me, four-faced, hideous ragamuffin, and I have no obligation to any deal with you. And you blind, cripple of a looking glass. You have failed me for the last time. Do you really think that my efforts here have scarred my beauty? I see that you imbeciles cannot even appreciate the beauty that's right before your eyes.
That's not true.
What?
He said that's not true. Stepmother, you know nothing about beauty. Beauty is looking outside of yourself, not inside. If any one of us looks hard enough at the inside, we will only see one lonely soul, broken and imperfect and evil. But if we look outside, we see dozens of others, the people around you, the world around you. And each one of us is still broken and dark on the inside. Nothing changes that. We all have prejudices. We jump to conclusions. We're jealous, greedy, careless, and afraid. But if we look outwards for a minute, we stop seeing just the bad and we start seeing the beauty. Beauty is enjoying something or someone just for what it is. Beauty is bringing others joy and choosing it for yourself when it's hard. Beauty is helping other people overcome their brokenness. Beauty is kind. Do you know what's beautiful? Looking at the dozens of broken souls around you who have the beauty in them to complement each other and make each other better. Connected, not lonely. That's what beauty is.
Why? Of all the...
Now, dear Queen, need I remind you of the poison in your soul? You said you would pay me with lots and lots of gold. And as I recall, the time limit I did set. And as it appears the deadline you did forget. You failed to pay me within those 24 hours. So now you must face the full wrath of my power.
Please, my little troll friend.
Is there another way
I can appease your wrath?
I suppose second chance is not against the rules. But in order to win your freedom, you've got to have the right tools. You will meet your doom nonetheless. Unless my name you can guess.
Your name? Oh yes, I suppose you have a name. Well, how many guesses do I get? After all, your name could be anything from John Smith to Dirt Brown. I'm really not sorry to know, but you have the most ridiculous name on the planet.
My name is quite complex, I do agree. So in terms of guesses, I suppose I'll give you 3.
Very well.
Very well.
Is it Casper?
Casper, a good name. Noble, strong. I'm sorry, but your first guess is wrong.
Balthazar!
Oh, my dear queen, you shall never find two men such as me, for I am Balthazar.
Your Majesty, I know his name.
As do I.
And I.
I do as well.
Well?
Very annoying children.
Give me the name. Give me the name.
I demand
of you.
Can't you see that none of them will help such an evil queen? Yeah, that's what you get for being so mean.
Well, that is disrespectful. Ridiculous.
And why did I ask?
I'm sure, naturally, that I can guess the name.
A complex name.
A complex name. Surely, fine. Your name is
Spindleshanks.
Evil queen, you played well to the end. But amongst this group, you failed to find a friend. You did not obtain the tools that you need. In a field full of flowers, you are the weed. I gave you 2 chances, and you managed to fail twice. So now you are destined to pay a much heavier price.
No, please! Is this the punishment for a woman who has spent her life devoted to one thing and one thing only? Is death what I receive for failing to do what others expect of me?
I think you've said enough, poor face. So now we're going to punish your grace. A deal's a deal, I say, so you deserve what's coming your way. I recall you enjoy looking in mirrors, is it not? And you're gonna like this an awful lot. Don't you worry. A penalty of death, your punishment is not. Instead, you will spend eternity with your mirror, the only friend you've got. Into the mirror you shall go, and there you'll experience a life full of woe. Maybe during the time you'll spend there, you'll find there's more to life than here, beautiful and fair. Goodbye, evil queen. Your days here are done. And I guarantee you'll be mixed by no one.
You spared my life. Spared my life. How can this be the truth that they all spoke to me? Oh no! Oh dear! Oh dear! Oh curse and appears that I have seen verse! Oh, I hated your passion with a passion, and now I can't help but continue the fashion! Somebody free me! Somebody free me!
Excuse me, but is it you who seems to bend my mind? Is this an angel I seem to find?
Good sir, I have no good answer to give. I speak in verse every day that I live. Before I was trapped in the mirror, I was just a young girl. That timeless truth-teller forced me with new rhymes to hurl. I do love the language, the beauty, the rhymes, but it's unnatural to my origins, and I'm sure to these times.
Your words, my lady, are music to mine ears. Uncultured talkers. They overflow here. But could I teach you to speak poetry without rhyme?
Then it is true, I can have my cake and eat it too. I can speak poetry here and not be ashamed, and a man humble to speak and learn the same. Your rhythm, your kindness, your manner of speaking. It seems your beauty is the one I've been seeking.
No, there's something I need to figure out now that the evil queen's out of the way. Why would you bother to save me from eating the poisoned apple? Papa told me that you wanted nothing to do with me, and
Robin, what Papa told you wasn't true. I could never be mad at you. Besides, everything that happened with the poison was in no way your fault. You have saved my life twice now. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be here. So of course I'm going to save you from any poisoned apples that might happen to come along. I never expected someone like you to come into my life, but now that I know you, I can't imagine my life without you. I love you.
I love you too, Snow. So glad to hear you say those words. It broke my heart when I heard Papa say that you wanted nothing to do with me. You mean so much to me, Snow. You tell me to see beauty in everything, and my world is a million times brighter with you in it.
Now, where are those dwarves? I've got a bone to pick with Papa. Papa, we need to talk. I'm afraid that none of us have handled the situation as we should have. I'm sorry for losing my temper with you. I know you were only trying to protect me. I'd say you did it in the only way you knew how, but...
No, you're right, Snow. I handled the situation quite poorly. I lost my temper, and in a time like that, it could have caused some real damage. Robin, you deserve my apology too.
I'm sorry, kids.
I'm sorry, kids. Will you please forgive me? I still think you two were a little bit careless and reckless when you knew there were others who cared about you.
Yes, I'm afraid I was unkind to you all in that way. You cared so well for me, and I just blew off all of your efforts.
I'm sorry too. I'm not the best of friends and not always the most responsible. I put her in danger and I lied when she should have been in your care. When you should have been first in the loop. Forgive me.
I think now's the time to say all's well among family.
Yes.
Yes, family.
We are a family.
We are a family, and all's well with us as long as we make it. Perhaps Snow, I should take your advice and maybe look a little more outwards for others to help me occasionally, shouldn't I?
Like I said, we all ought to look outwards.
Friends and family, this is a momentous occasion. Today will go down in history as the day the Evil Queen was defeated. Such an event calls for a celebration. And what better way to celebrate than with the ball? Let the dancing and festivities begin.
Dancing and festivities. Robin, a ball for me.
Quick, float! Go into the flower crowd and make snow.
On the double, Florence, on the double.
Oh, this is wonderful. Snow, honey, this is for you. I know it's nothing like the fancy jewel crowd you must have worn on the palace, but
Mama, it's perfect. Thank you.
Snow, would you like to dance with me?
Of course.
Hansel and Gretel, I thought I'd never see you guys again. It's so great to be reunited with my two kiddos.
Oh, Dad, there's no way we could ever live without you.
Guess what? We even find a place to live. It's a house made out of candy. But we found that we knew it was just for us.
It sounds perfect. Now, what are we doing just standing here? This is a ball. Let's... Princess Gretel, may I have this dance?
I'd be honored, Your Majesty.
Would you like to take this dance with me?
sure, I'd love to. I'm Flo, by the way.
Hi, Flo. I really like the flower crown. It looks nice.
Thank you. I made it myself.
Our story is coming to an end, so it seems. It's a story filled with loss, love, heartache, and dreams. We were tossed back and forth. We journeyed south and north. We were cheated, betrayed, and left out in the dust. Along the way, we learned the valuable lessons of self-worth, beauty, and trust. We dodged and avoided the schemes of the Queen, and now we all live happily ever in between.